So friends, in Madrid you have very good network of train and metro. So if you are coming to downtown and going to different places, you can use this metro. You can make a day card and you can use it. This side is metro and other side is train. So there are two different things, train and metro. But you can check your map. Machines are there to buy tickets. It's having English options also, so you can select very easily. And trains are very fast, neat and clean, and very safe also. Another morning, so I'm going for Royal Palace tour. So I took a train to Seoul. Seoul is again, as I told you, it's a center. You can see a lot of security here. Usually Madrid is a safe place. And now I am walking to Royal Palace. So this is again sold downtown Madrid area. So I'm walking towards Royal Palace, but showing you some nice buildings. And in front of me you can see this big building, that is Opera House of Madrid. There are many shows here, and this whole street you can see full of flowers. And this building, if you see here, it's a very nice architecture, full of same kind of statues all over the building. Very beautiful building in front of Opera House. This is the Opera House of Madrid. It's a big building, very nicely created, and it's located in downtown Madrid. And you can see all these banners, different shows which they perform in the coming week. So this is the Royal Palace. You can see in front of me. Still I have time for my tour. So if you are planning to visit Royal Palace, make sure to book ticket in advance and always try to use official website. There are different type of tickets: guided tour, self-guided tour, guided tour, English, Spanish. So you can decide which tour you want. There are tours of only Grand Palace plus gallery, and there is another ticket for Cathedral, which is behind this Royal Palace. So up to you what you want to visit, how much time you have. But if you are having limited time, I would recommend buy ticket of Royal Palace and gallery, so you can see at least those two important things. It's a beautiful outside Royal Palace. It's not the official residence of Spanish king. They live in a different private palace which is nearby. So this is just like Buckingham Palace. They do some administrative work, attend foreign guests, and it's one of the symbol of Spanish rich culture. Since it's a tulip season, so you can see a lot of tulips around Royal Palace. And
Are you serious?
this is the entry of Royal Palace. You can see nice statue. It's a huge palace. It's a beautiful palace, but huge. So you need to plan well in advance. So this is the outside of Royal Palace. You can see lots of loin statues in Spanish monuments. And this is the beautiful building of Royal Palace from side. You can see lots of loin statues in Spanish monuments. And this is the beautiful building of Royal Palace from side. This is outside of Royal Palace and going to the main entrance. If you have ticket, you need to enter from the main gate. And in Madrid, you can see this kind of people wearing big gorilla suit. This is very common here in Seoul and this area. And this is side of Royal Palace. It's beautiful weather. You can see a lot of police. Security is good around Royal Palace. Here you can see main entry for Royal Palace. You can buy ticket and then enter from the other gate. In front of it, this is a cathedral. You need to buy separate ticket if you want to visit the cathedral. And you can see long line, so you need to book ticket in advance. If you don't have ticket, it will be a problem. Here you can see main entry for Royal Palace. You can buy ticket and then enter from the other gate. In front of it, this is a cathedral. You need to buy separate ticket if you want to visit the cathedral. And you can see long line, so you need to book ticket in advance. If you don't have ticket, it will be a problem. So this is the main building of Royal Palace from outside. And in front of it, this is the cathedral, main cathedral. This is a beautiful building. It's a huge cathedral. You can see a lot of statues. So let's go inside Royal Palace. So now I am inside the gate of Royal Palace. So make sure you buy ticket, otherwise you have to stand in a very long line and they may run out of tickets. So this is the main compound of Royal Palace. Here you can see it's a big compound, and there you can see this Royal Palace with the Spanish flag on top. It's a beautiful building, and around this building there are many places where you can take very good pictures of city. But this is the Royal Palace from outside, and I will go inside also. And I bought ticket for Royal Palace as well as gallery, so I will visit gallery also. So this is the Royal Palace. Now I'm trying to go inside. It's a beautiful palace. You can see this clock on top with the bell and these nice light pillars. Inside of the palace, and this is the Spanish king. Here on the roof you can see very nice art. Here you can see the coat of arms of the Spanish royal family. And on the roof you can have another look of this beautiful painting which is all over the roof. Here you can see black people, some slaves. It's depicting a lot of history. We are inside the hall of Royal Palace. Here you can see some beautiful tapestries on the wall. With their coat of arms. Here you can see the current royal family, king in the center and his son and his family. So another tapestry. Again on the roof there is very nice art. This is another room. Very beautiful chandeliers, and again nice painting on the roof. You can see a lion statue on top. This is Hall of Commons. One interesting thing to note here, this huge carpet. Think about the size of this huge carpet which is rolled right now. Entering to another room, very beautiful room with very nice wallpaper, chandelier, beautiful painting on the roof. Very nice paintings on the wall. Okay, this is another room with blue color and very huge chandelier and very nice painting on top. Look at this candle stand. Okay, next room, another beautiful room with a very nice art on roof and very beautiful chandelier. This is a Chinese design because if you see there are Chinese people depicted on the roof. This is chamber of Charles III or Gasparini room. This is porcelain room. You can see a lot of porcelain sculptures on the wall. This is Salita Amarilla room. Look at this nice table clock, and there is another clock, porcelain clock on mantel clock there. Another beautiful chandelier. They have very nice chandeliers collection. Okay, look at this beautiful room with so many different arts. Again, a beautiful painting on the roof with very nice chandeliers and very old tapestries on the wall. This is the main dining hall. If you see, there is a big table, huge table. In this room, you can see their crockeries and silverwares, which were used in dinner. This is an old sofa, circle shape. Here they have their own glasswares. So guys, we are in another big hall. This is basically a church or chapel inside this palace. Look at the art on the roof with gold paint, beautiful architecture,
So this
statues.
is the Royal Chapel, and it's a great example, like the main circuit that we have seen. It's a great example of Baroque architecture. You can see the ceiling is very rich, very luxurious. It's a ceiling that was already finished when King Charles III arrived in Madrid. While Charles III did the report and all the walls.
This is the royal chapel. You can see these seats where royal family sits when the prayer ceremony is happening. There is a seat, bishop there, and another chapel here. So another look of this royal chapel, beautiful royal chapel. This is a music room where you can see some musical instrument, big cello and piano. This is of 1652. This is also part of music room. You can see very old musical instruments. Another beautiful clock. Here you can see some royal jewelry. If you see, this is pure gold necklace. This is the royal crown with their rule.
I would want to walk around.
Here, this is the royal chair. Some more old musical instrument, violin, which is of the year 1799. Very old violin. There is another violin of the year 1696. And there is one more violin of the year 1709. This is the billiard room of the royal family. Completely made up of wood. It was made in 1768 but completed in 1884. This is the smoking room, which has some kind of Chinese art inside. This is another room which mostly in blue color. Every room has a different theme of color. Look at these huge paintings of kings and queen. All this material which you are seeing on the wall, this is silk. This room was made in 1761. It's official antechamber room. Beautiful portraits and beautiful room. Now we are in another room with very nice Paintings on the roof and a big mirror and paintings. Look at this painting, very beautiful painting. This room has very nice paintings. Showing old Spanish villages, their homes. Now we entered in a big room. Here you can see a lot of huge mirrors.
She's surrounded by perfumes.
Ôiมันเอามาจากแอฟริกาตั้งนาน
ไม่ไกลนะ
มันเอามานานแล้วเอามาเพื่อเช่นเดี๋ยวให้มันต่อช่วย
Man wearing the red outfit.
Top you can see portrait of Neptune. And as you know, Spanish people did a lot of expeditions, so this is showing their journey. And here you can see another throne. There's a huge clock. And then another statue sitting on eagle. This is another look of the throne with the loins. You can see there are loins all over this throne. So if you are taking just the Grand Palace tour, so that will end here. That way you can see all the rooms. It's not very huge compared to other palaces, but it's beautiful. And if you have taken tour with the gallery, so you can go to gallery after that. So another view of Royal Palace from outside before I go to the gallery. So gallery is outside of this compound. In the background you can hear the bells of this cathedral. Current king and queen of Spain. So if you want to go to gallery, this is next to cathedral, that is the entrance. But before going to gallery, let me show. So this is the crowded area where a lot of people are performing, and here you can see nice view of the Madrid city. Let's go on the other side. This is the view of Madrid city from top.
A exhibition like this? Or?
Inside the gallery, here you can take a tour. So in this gallery, depending on what day you are coming, there could be different kind of exhibitions. Look at this chariot. This is old handbook of etiquette of service of the royal household. Another interesting statue. This section you can see collection of portraits. This is another interesting portrait, Salome with the head of John the Baptist. This is another old painting which is representing fountain of the four rivers. Here you can see a huge tapestry. This is Lady of the Conception. Old piano. This is another very nice painting. Celebration by Victor Vivier Fayot. You see an old warrior. Another very beautiful portrait of Jesus. The crucifixion. And these are some royal dresses. This is a royal gown. Old Bible. See this old and huge tapestries. That time they made this beautiful tapestry with full of colors and lot of arts and history and stories in it. Still, they are in near perfect condition. And this one was made in 1571. This is a collection of Philip II, King Philip II. These are all the horses. They used to sit on this. Again, another beautiful tapestry and very beautiful painting. Christ carrying the cross. This is the title of this beautiful painting. Made in the year 1530. These are the set of 15 small paintings which are depicting life of Jesus Christ, made in 1503. Look at the detail, fine details in each of these paintings. The small paintings, but very nice. These are wood carving, very beautifully made. These are the columns of Royal Church, which was in 1674 to 1678. These are the actual columns of this church. Just to show you in this picture, it used to be like this in this structure. So we are in another floor of this gallery. This gallery has 2 floors. So now I'm B floor. Here you can see paintings of King and Queen. Huge paintings, very colorful. Look at the hair of this horse. This section is for Philip the Fifth. So these are the paintings of Philip the Fifth and Isabella Farnes. I recommend you to buy your ticket of gallery with Royal Palace because there's a lot of history, a lot of story in this gallery, and spend time read all these descriptions to know the history. There are some sections where they are playing video, informative videos, so you can sit and watch those videos. Look, they are representing old Spanish villages, country dance, and playing with their lash. This is a collection of royal keys. Beautiful painting of portrait. Fountain. This is the Royal Palacio. And these are some old fire extinguisher. So Isabella Farnese, who was a wife of Philip V, was a collector of arts and paintings and different kind of sculptures. So that's why in this floor you will see a lot of such arts. Another nice painting. And here you can see a very beautiful carriage. This is an old table. This is the bracket clock of 1757 of King Fernando VI. This is a sedan chair of Queen Barbara of Portugal. This is a old gown of King Fernando VI. Very beautiful painting. Lamentation of Christ. These are some of the old armory. Look at the size of gun. This is Maria Carolina of Austria. This is casket of Saint Felix. This area is dedicated to Carlos IV. And these are the portraits and tapestries by Goya. Goya, Francisco de Goya, born in 1746, died in 1828, was the greatest visual designer of his time. He produced a variety of artistry books. He written many books and is very famous in Spain. And in center you can see a huge table. And again, two paintings by Goya. This is a throne completely, and that wall hanging completely made in silk. And another wall hanging made in silk. Collection of different candle stands. and some porcelain. Here you can see some glassware, old glassware collection, very beautiful. These are some paintings in monochrome. They look like 3D, but they are not 3D. They look like some kind of sculpture on marble, but they are paintings. This is the chair of Isabella II and her gown with some of her paintings. So this is in the bottom floor of this gallery. They made kind of a cube where they are showing all the visual representation of the Grand Palace, what I just visited. So if you have not visiting Grand Palace inside, then you can come to this room and get a feel of Royal Palace. So friends, this was the tour of gallery, palace and gallery. And now I'm outside in front of Royal Palace and Cathedral. Somebody is playing very nice music. Very nice weather and lovely environment here. This is the cathedral, and on this side you have Royal Palace. Another view of Royal Palace from outside. And cathedral.
Plus le temps avance, plus il fait beau, j'adore.